always been talking about kinetic and non-kinetic. In the view of the NSA, non-kinetic means ensuring that everyone has a date in court, that the laws are effectively implemented. And even sitting here today, it is the law that demands that the Counter-Terrorism Center will communicate to Nigerians, will partner with civil society, institutions, and the media, Section 6 to be specific. So this is the context in which we are sitting here today. Secondly, there has been a number of misperceptions regarding de-radicalization programs and the prosecutions of terrorism cases. And this is an opportunity to also clear the air. Those who are eligible for de-radicalization are those whom the criminal justice process has not found to have committed any offense. Those who have not committed offenses, but in the course of our counter-insurgency operations, they have been arrested. So if there is evidence and you follow through trial and you are convicted, you go and serve your sentences. So the whole talk about the Operation Safe Corridor, the DDRR process, is for those who the court has satisfied that they are not suitable for prison. So I think this is a very important information that we should have, and the media should help in making this very known across the country. Now, the DDR process basically involves psychological evaluations, family linkages and reunion, mental health support, economic intervention, so that by the time you pass through that process, given exigencies of the operations you have been held over time, you would fully be ready to be integrated into community. And at that back end, there is a robust linkages with the state government, where the state organizes with the traditional leaders, the religious leaders, and relevant ministries within the state to pay visits and to relate with this person who is awaiting de-radicalization and release. We believe that in the course of being in detention, perhaps, even though you are not criminally liable, perhaps you have had some exchanges with persons who have been radicalized. So this is like a due diligence framework to ensure that the state is protected against any future radicalized action. So for those who the DPP have mentioned have been moved to Operation Safe Corridor, this is the process they are on, and it's a rehabilitation and reintegration process which we think will make them ready to go back home to their families. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Director Oliga. One point that he brought out, which I would like to reiterate, is that this administration is committed to ensure that everyone under detention, either those in detention are clear. If you notice, from when the Director of Public Prosecution of the Federation was speaking, between 2017 till this administration came in, which was about 8 years, about 500 were tried, either tried or convicted or acquitted. But with the coming of this administration, in 1 year, in less than 1 year, we have tried over 515. So you can imagine, by the end of this first term of this administration, we would have cleared maybe 3 or 4 times the number that was done in 8 years. So I think the Nigerians need to know how committed this administration is to human rights We'll take a few questions from the press.
Yes.
Okay, please.
I
Before we take the question.
just want to clarify that I did say that at the second phase we disposed of 1,004. It was 804. That was my error. And the total number of cases disposed of between 2017 and date is 1,743. In 2017-2018, there was literally no facilities for trial. We used army bachelor quarters as courtrooms, where anytime judges or lawyers want to respond to the call of nature, they will have to drive out to their hotels because there were no toilets. We didn't have accommodation within the facility. But moving forward, we have remodeled an 8 courtroom complex equipped with judges' chambers, dressing room for lawyers, office for myself, and then we have also remodeled 2 MOQs, that's married officers' quarters, right? Where prosecutors and defense counsel are lodged because of the security risk involved. You may be aware that there was an attempt by some element to attack the facility last year. So, considering that risk, the Ministry of Justice, working together with the Nigerian Army, decided to remodel a courtroom and quarters to accommodate lawyers and judges. The process itself, like I said, be it investigation and prosecution, has improved tremendously. There has been a continuing training and education on the various ramifications of terrorism, be it terrorism financing, act of terrorism, and other things. Because when it started, it was an emerging area. So from that time to date, I can tell you, and anyone that has been a keen observer of what we have been